Okay. Whoa, I got puffy hair. I'm getting a haircut today. Anyways, that was an awkward way to open a live. Everybody, good morning or good afternoon or good evening. I am hopefully sounding live and clear, and I'm not like a robot, like da 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 da. I'm actually upstairs. I just moved in to my new place here at our beach land in Cateel, Davao Oriental. And I just figured I'd go live just to chat to you guys, say hey. First and foremost, well, I love this mug. Happy Island, Catanduanes, what's up? Let's have coffee. First and foremost, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody. Today's April 23rd here in the Philippines. It's 9:45 a.m. But yesterday was my birthday, and I got flooded with so much positivity, both online, you guys, and in the real world here, real world all around. And it's very overwhelming, very inspiring, and I'm just very grateful and really appreciate everybody so much. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all the positive vibes and just all the greetings and just being such an awesome community, that isn't afraid to share a little bit of happiness here online. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Commander Daat is here as well, as is Engineer and Kumar, but Kumar and Commander Daat just left earlier to Poblacion quickly. I'm hoping he'll be back within the next 20 minutes so he can pop on and say hey as well. It was also Commander's birthday last. There's chickens distracting me. The gangster chickens are outside the house and they are distracting me. I'm distracted by the gangster chickens. Um, Anyways, so hopefully our commander can join us and you can wish him happy birthday again too. It was his birthday, April. Can't remember. 12th? Was it 12th? I can't remember. 15th? One of the All right. Ah, Aries are the best. I'm a Taurus. This is Taurus season. I think April 22nd. I think Taurus begins April 21st. I am a Taurus. All right. New bedroom, new place. I'll walk around later on, maybe at the end of this live, so I can give you a little bit of a show of where I am and the vibes. But first and foremost, I'm just going to say hello to the comment section and read a few things, give a few shout outs. So, Banwag family, Cagayan de Oro City. What's up? Banwag family, my buntag, chada dito sa Cagayan de Oro. Sending you guys positive vibes. Lily, hello Lily in Australia. Thank you so much for always being such a positive person and sending so many positive messages and being a part of the Catanduanes help. And it just, so many good vibes to you, Lily in Australia. I love being able to see names in the comments that I recognize from over the past years. It's really amazing. Tang An, am I saying this correctly? Tang Yan, Tang, grab your Lisa, nga ngi ngi ngongu. At least it's NG. We don't say anything Canadian in English. Tang Yan family in Cagayan de Oro. Good morning to you. I miss Cagayan de Oro a lot as well. I mean, I don't miss it as in like, oh, I wish I was there. But I love Cagayan, and it's my original home. It will always be. And even though I've transferred here to Cateel, Cagayan really has had the biggest impact on my life here in the Philippines, and so many amazing friends there. I'm so thankful to have the family I live with, the Factura family, and so everybody. Whenever I see people in Cagayan greeting me or saying hey, just super reminding me how positive that place is in Northern Mindanao. Thank you so much. So I will do a little show us the room quick in a little bit, but not till later on because I don't want to pick up the computer now and maybe mess up this live. So seems like it's going clear. You're great. The chat is fast. Excellent. Good to hear. Okay, a few more greetings and then we can just get into random chica. I can answer some of your questions. So just want to read Jezer. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday greeting, bro. Jezer Garcia. Sending you some shakas. This moves fast. I got to slow it down 1 second. Temperado family in Tagum City. Hello, Tagum City. Hello, Temperado family. Actually, some of my friends from Tagum City are coming here today. We're gonna have a little bit of a mini celebration on the Saturday, so it's an after birthday, a little bit of a birthday hangout here in Cateel. So Temperado family in Tagum, sending you positive vibes. I really love Tagum City. Tagum City is a very livable city. So much fun there, really booming, so much good food. The coffee scene is on the up. The Skyway is ginormous. Tagumpay, Tagumpay. Speaking of Tagumpay, sorry for pointing. If you're watching this, sorry for pointing at you. Uh, I love, I love Napuso. I love Napuso, a song by River Maya has a chorus. Tagumpay, I love Napuso. Great song. Listen to it. My dream, because Tagum is a city of music, one of my dreams would be to be in like a concert in Tagum and just yell that on stage like Tagumpay. Awesome song. Tagum rules. Good vibes. Oh, hello, Kulas. Birthday shout out from Zamboanga, Cebu, Zel Zarudo. Hello to you in Zamboanga, Cebu. Are you in Ipil maybe? Ipil or I'm trying to think. Ipil is the main kind of capital of Zamboanga, Cebu. If you didn't know, here in Mindanao, Zamboanga isn't just Zamboanga. Sometimes people hear Zamboanga and it's like, oh, just the chickens, the gangster chickens are at it again. One of the they're really like, we're going. Sorry. Okay, Zamboanga. Zamboanga actually is broken down into a few things. So you have Zamboanga City on the peninsula of Mindanao, Western Mindanao, and Zamboanga City itself covers like 60 kilometers of area. Then there is Gangster Chickens. Come on, I'm on a live. I'm on a live, Manok. I'm on a diha. If only I don't know if you can hear them, but they're really like right down below going. Anyways, back to Zamboanga. Sorry, getting distracted by the gangster chickens. So Zamboanga City, it's actually 60 kilometers, a big area, and it's a city. Then there's Zamboanga Sabugay, the province, where the capital is Ipil. And then you have Zamboanga del Sur. I believe the capital of Zamboanga del Sur is in Pagadian City, and that's a big area. And then there's Zamboanga del Norte, and the capital of Zamboanga del Norte, I'm going to guess, could be wrong, but Dipolog City. And that's a huge chunk. So Zamboanga is all these things. So whenever you hear Zamboanga, dive into it more and try and figure out where they're talking about. So Zamboanga Sabugay, good vibes to you. Okay, sorry again for the gangster chickens. Happy birthday, Dira Kulas. Shot na from Maragusan. Yo, Vinks in Maragusan. Thank you for the good vibes. Maragusan is a beautiful place. You would have seen it many times on my YouTube. It's covered by not covered, surrounded by mountains in Davao de Oro, and very bountiful. Lots of bananas, lots of farming, lots of crops, cold temperature. Tugnaw dito. I like this, by the way. When you guys send out messages, if you throw in little things, it like triggers my brain to reflect on them. And I hope that you guys are okay that I share a little bit of education about whatever's coming up. So positive vibes. All right. Oh, Isa Diaz, thank you for that. It was really kind. Okay. Kulas, any new? Oh, good. Okay. First question. We're going into question time after coffee time. One sec. Catanduanes. Happy Island. Okay. First question. Mike Moto. Kulas, any news with the white carabao? Happy birthday from Imas Cavite. First of all, thank you, bro. Sending you positive vibes to Imas Cavite and magandang umaga. Sorry, I almost got confused. Magandang umaga to you. All right. Any news about the white carabao? So, if you didn't know, I haven't written this on my page yet, but I will. Back in 2019, I went to Apayao. There's a province, that's a province in the Cordilleras. It used to be Kalinga, Apayao, then it split. So you have Kalinga, then you have Apayao. When I was in Apayao, I was just scootering around and I pulled over because I heard about this like mysterious spring, cave, whatever, but it was way out in the Bukid. So I went, all right, I'm going to find this thing. And I was making chica chica, Mangotana, Matanong, asking everybody about it. Ended up having to trek for about 2 hours, way off to a small sitio, and it was super muddy, like thick mud that I just, when you try and walk and you get stuck, and I had to take off my chinelas and boots because I just barefoot made of sense because I couldn't do anything, and rivers, and just a hardcore 2 hour trek. I got to this mysterious kind of pool and swimming area, had fun, explored a bit with some locals, and then what happened is it was late in the day, and I was so exhausted, like absolutely drained. And I was sitting there going, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to trek out of the sitio through the mud again for 2 hours. And I don't know if I have the energy for this, and this is gonna be tough, and it might rain again." And oh man, this one manong in the sitio looked at me and he's like, "Kulas, hey," he called his 3 kids. He's like, "Kids, yo, help Kulas get the carabao." And a carabao came with a kanga. A kanga is like the name or term for us here in Mindanao. Kanga, I think. Sorry for the pronunciation. It's like a sled. So you have the carabao and the sled. And I laid on the sled, and the carabao was like that for 45 minutes. Pulled me. It's on video. You can see it on YouTube. Pulled me all the way out. And since that day, I realized, these carabaos, the national animal of the Philippines, they are just such amazing animals, and they work so hard. And because of that day, when it really helped me and saved me, I made it a dream that I want to buy a carabao, like a baby carabao, not baby, like, a little bit older. So, it's cared for properly before it becomes an adult, because I don't know how to care for a carabao. And I want it to just have the best life where it doesn't have to work. It's like my thank you to the carabaos for being so awesome and hardworking. I want to get a carabao and just let it chill here. It can just eat, be happy, smile, enjoy life. That is my dream. I'm going to make it happen. And lately, we keep seeing this one kind of younger white carabao on the mountain road in Compostela. I keep pulling over. There's no signal up there. I've pulled over twice now to talk to the owner, 3 times actually. And we're discussing it. I might try and get that baby white carabao, but I'm talking to my friends as well in the DA and who work as veterinarians for carabaos, because I want to make sure it's the right carabao and it'll be healthy, and that it's just at the stage where I can just care for it, give it its injection, like rock on. Because I don't want to get a young carabao, bring it here, and then not be caring for it properly. But that's my goal. That's my dream. And the reason why we want to get a white carabao is how freaking random is that? There's white albino carabaos. It's so cool. Like, there seems to be so many here in Davao Oriental. So yeah, it's not set yet, but at some point in the future, I might wait a little bit longer till we're fully set up. I'm going to get a carabao, and it's going to have the best life. Thanks, Mike, for that question. I hope you enjoyed that story. Okay. Any questions? Throw them out. I'm just going to read from the comments. Sorry, I keep pointing. I'm a very action-oriented person. I'm good at charades, the best at charades. So just reading the comments and saying hey. Thank you as well. All the birthday greetings I'm reading right now. It's super cool. You guys are the best. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Rish Marcos. Thank you, Nicole LeBlanc. Thank you so much for all the positive vibes. Kenneth Insigne, sorry if I got your name wrong. Happy birthday, Kulas. Can you also greet my mom? Yes. Mrs. Janice Insigne, it's your birthday, April 23rd. Janice, happy birthday to you. That's cool. Your birthday follows mine. I will celebrate for you today, Janice. Happy birthday to you. I don't know where you are in the world, so wherever you are, I hope you have an awesome day or an awesome evening or awesome morning. Power on, Janice. All right. Bea Arroyo. Hello, Bea. Hi, Kulas. We hope the shoreline in your property in Mama Rose's goes back to normal in time for summer. Please shout out Arroyo family in Winnipeg. Hello, Arroyo family in Winnipeg. You know what? I've been jogging a bit at low tide, and the tide now is going way out. I'm very, very optimistic that hopefully the shore will return. There's global warming. There's lots of earthquakes lately. It's been a weird kind of weather season. So, no matter what, we'll try and adapt and figure things out. But I'm optimistic. The locals told me that this has happened before every kind of like 7 to 10 years. So, and I noticed it only happens at specific sections. There's like a rip that comes in. So many areas of the beach have just been the same this year, but ours just got hit by the rip. So, yeah, well, you know what? Hopefully, all will be good. And I'm optimistic. The beach is beautiful, though. It's still beautiful. And it's definitely worth coming for a visit. The sand is awesome. And low tide goes way out. No way. Kawika says happy birthday from Hawaii. Aloha, mahalo to Hawaii. Kawika, thank you so much. I know that you say aloha, like aloha, aloha. I love it. The shaka vibes. Mahalo, is mahalo like thank you? Or what's the actual like English meaning of mahalo? Please tell me. Robert Curran sending you positive vibes in Hawaii. Kawika, thank you so much. As well, Nikki, always a positive commenter here. And I see it on Commander's channel as well. Thank you so much. Sending you positive vibes to the UK. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Back to the comment section. What does mahalo actually? Mahalo is thank you. Okay, good. Christopher, are you in Hawaii as well? Sorry, I looked at the window. I got distracted. I was like, what's that? Oh, no. Okay. I thought it was Commander. It's not. Somebody else. Christopher, are you in Hawaii? I see your comments a lot, bro. I think you must know that because you're from Hawaii. No way. Okay. We'll go back to other questions soon. But happy birthday, Kulas. I'm leaving everything behind after 20 years here in Winnipeg, moving back there to live my life the way I want it. Ingat pare. Okay. You know what? It's been very fascinating, and sorry, the term fascinating, but for me, like the first time I ever met Filipinos, was ever introduced to the Philippines, was actually working with OFWs in Hong Kong. So 2012, Philippines didn't really exist to me. It was just that country kind of floating over there in Southeast Asia. But I was working for this outdoor adventure company, outdoor education company based in Hong Kong. And about 15 work colleagues of mine were Filipino. Now, thing is, over that kind of 3 months and the following year, because I kept working there, coming and going, I really got to understand, that there's a reason why a lot of Filipinos choose to leave the country. For many reasons, it can be to support their family. It can be to, better their careers. It can be to, just earn more money. It can be because they want to experience the world. But mainly for the majority of OFWs that I've crossed paths with, they tend to leave just to help better their lives here in the Philippines by earning more, sending it back, bringing it back. And a lot of Filipino OFWs who I've worked with and connected with, I mean, they want to be back here in the Philippines. A lot of them want to be back with their families, want to be living their best lives here, but they sacrifice and they stay overseas and they work really hard. I also, reading that comment there, how after 20 years you're deciding to come back, I'm excited for you, but I also know it's going to be tough. Okay. Be aware. Because like, take it for example, from me, I knew nothing about the Philippines. I came here. Did I love it here? Absolutely. Did I connect with it in a positive way? Absolutely. Am I living my best life here? Absolutely. Am I so blessed? Absolutely. But also, it took a lot of adjustment, and somebody's yelling at me. I'm Kulas. Sorry. It took a lot of adjustment. Like, it took a lot of, I had to learn things. I moved into a family compound when I was 24 after being independent since I was 18, being amongst people all the time. And I can imagine for you, man, I'm excited for you because you're going to come back after 20 years abroad. But being abroad for 20 years, things are going to be different here in the Philippines. And your lifestyle and what you're used to, having lived in Canada for 20 years, it's probably going to be a shock to the system, man. Battle through the shock, find your niche, adjust, deal with the stuff you don't like, and just sort out ways to make it, how you like it. And I'm excited for you because I bet you will be living your best life. But it's just going to take adjustment, man. So sending you positive vibes. Thanks for bringing that comment in here. And that's something I want everybody to know. For me, I always project this positive, amazing life here. Because truth is, it has been positive and amazing, even in the difficult times. But there have been a lot of things I've had to adjust to, get to know, like, and understand. And even me, my life is like things that I never thought I'd do. Like, small, simple one, funny one, like eat bulat. Like, I remember first seeing a bulat and being like, what is this? I don't want this. It's weird. But now I'm like, I love it. It's awesome. I enjoy it. So you're going to deal with things that are weird and strange to you. And some of them you won't like, some of them you will like, but some of them you won't like, but you might end up loving or enjoying in the future. And that's kind of like your life here. When you're coming back, just be prepared to have to adjust and find your niche, but also be prepared to live your best life. You can do it. But I say that knowing it's so tough for people. Again, I've just been very blessed. That somehow, the world really allowed me to stay in the Philippines, and it's been the ultimate blessing, and I'm just thankful. So I'll stop rambling. Anyways, thank you for the comment. Wishing you all the best. You're gonna live your best life, bro. And I hope Winnipeg's been awesome. A dream of mine is to go to Winnipeg and hang out with the Filipino community, because I know nothing about Winnipeg. Maybe you can teach me. We can do becoming, how do you say it, Winnipeganon or something? Becoming Winnipeg. We'll do a week-long series. We promote Winnipeg and you teach me all about Winnipeg, but as a Filipino in my old country. I think that'd be really cool. All right. Woo! Kicked off a bit. I hope my signal's doing okay. Somebody said it went a bit unstable. I'm just going to adjust here. I hope it's fine. Can you still hear me? Let me know. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? All right. Cool. I'm going to look at the comment section. Please, just leave a comment. Don't keep putting it at the same time. Just put it once or twice. I'll definitely scroll back and read. All right. Cool. Loud and clear. Dope. Thank you, Ferdinand. Thank you, Susan. Fernand Nuevo. Thank you, bro. Susan Medja. Thank you so much. Jeffrey, thanks, bro. All right. I'm going to scroll through and try and pick up some stuff here to talk about. Okay, good question. So Robert DC is asking me, Kulas, I'm quite curious. How much did it cost you to build the house? Have you moved in? Okay. I literally just moved in yesterday. I spent the whole day just moving in upstairs. The downstairs isn't fully done. The upstairs is pretty much done. Just a bit more work in the bathroom. But yeah, I've moved in. When it comes to costs, you might notice that on my YouTube channel or on my Facebook, I don't tend to talk about costs and money. The reason I don't is because for me, having this amazing big community, it's such a cool blessing. But I also know if I start talking about cost of things, what happens is in the Philippines, depending on where you are and the resources you have around you and the community you have around you and the people you choose to work with, everything is going to cost different. Even if I gave you the exact cost of this design and what we built, it will be different. It just will, no matter what, because you're going to be building it or doing it somewhere else with other local supplies, other local retailers, and maybe you're going to hire different people to do the labor, different people. So the reason I don't talk about costs or even give ballparks is I also don't want to affect local suppliers. I don't want to affect local laborers. I don't want to affect engineer. I don't want to, because if you start putting out costs, it just will be different. Every single project in the Philippines, trust me when I say this, is going to be unique. It's going to be unique to you. And the way I look at it is, if you feel that what you're paying for what you're getting is you're happy with it, then just do it. If the workers are happy with it, that's what it should be. If you're happy, the workers are happy, the engineers, the people, everything is happy, then rock it. If they're before doing it, if there's a price discrepancy, if you're not sure, if you're not feeling it, if you can sense that the people wish they had more, then maybe don't do it. I think that's one thing I've really learned with all of our projects is we only do them when everybody's feeling good. And if for us the price isn't right, then we just don't do it. And we don't want to waste people's time. We don't want to haggle with them if they feel they deserve more, or they feel because we want them as well to get what they deserve for their work. So I don't talk about costs because it's just such a unique thing in the Philippines. It really is. I mean, the only thing I can share with you in cost is like when we eat something, maybe if it's like a set price in the menu, or maybe I paid like 10 pesos for the banana queue or whatever, or 5 pesos. But when it comes to big projects, for me, if I talk about cost, it can have a negative effect on everybody, because then it puts expectations on employers, on workers, on people who offer supplies, on just, I'm sorry, but I just can't do it because I don't want to have a negative effect on people who work really hard and supply things or cost things. And so, yeah, that's why I can't talk about costs and I won't. But I hope people respect that and understand where I'm coming from in that regard. All right. Maggie Adobo, thank you for your feedback regarding going back to the Phils. It's going to be a lot of adjustments, especially if one has been out of the country for more than 40 years. Okay, absolutely. Just remember this, guys, for anybody. I can't empathize because I wasn't born here and I didn't leave the country for 40 years. But I can imagine if you were born in the Philippines, maybe grew up in the Philippines and are like in your teens and you left the country, gone for 30, 40 years, it's going to be like being reborn, coming back. Like I can imagine everything is probably going to be completely foreign to you. And I say that because when I go to Canada, I've been in the Philippines for about 8.5 years, 9 years almost. I kid you not. When I go to Canada, because I only go back maybe once a year, I haven't been back now in 2.5 years, and I only go back for maybe 2 weeks. I adjust. Things are foreign to me in Canada because the way I act and the way I, go about my life and the things I'm used to are all really Philippines based, Filipino. So I have to adjust now in Canada. And yes, do I understand things in Canada? Yes, of course. I spent, 20, 24 years there, 23, well, 20 something years. I lived in Hong Kong, lived in Britain as well. So maybe like 20 years there. I grew up there. But even to me being Canadian, Canada has become foreign to me when I go back. I have to adjust in Canada because I am so integrated here in the Philippines. So be prepared to have that feeling and be prepared to have to battle through it too, because things are not going to be, rainbows and sunshine with everything. It's going to be tough, but that's what makes it so beautiful, is when you figure out what you like about the tough and you find your niche within the tough, and then you might just find that you love those things and then they're not tough anymore. So cool. All right, what's going on? Kulas, the team that installed your solar panels, are they limited to Davao only? Or do they install in Butuan? Married Engineers team, they're KV5 Industries Corporation. They tend to be based out of Davao. Just message their Facebook page, KV5 Industries Corporation. They're the ones who do their solar. Actually, right now, for some of our construction, because we've been using major power tools all the time, running the cement mixers, running the power tools, it would have put too much load on our solar. We wouldn't be able to do that. We have a temporary line as well on grid just for the construction phase. We're going to go off grid again soon. So just a heads up, like you need a huge solar system to do like power tools all day long, and stuff like that. So be prepared to, the best for solar, in my opinion, is to be like hybrid on grid, where you just like sell back and supplement your on grid. So you have two options. You can go solar or on grid. That's really great. But here in Davao Oriental, we can't sell back any solar. It doesn't, it's the province thing with Direcco. So we basically just want to be off grid, but we'll see. All right, 29 minutes. Oh, that's a power tool. Oh, what is that? What are they at? Okay, it stopped. Woo! Okay, I'm distracted. The gangster chickens, power tools. 30 minutes in, Commander Da'at still isn't back. I was excited for him to jump in this. Back to I hope everybody's happy and good and enjoying this. I'm going to go back into the comment section. All right. Kat Suun. Katsun. It's a cool YouTube name. Maligayang Kaarawan Kulas. Happy birthday, Kulas. Thank you. What is your plan on your special day? Actually, my birthday was yesterday. and it was actually very chilled. I had a few friends come over. We ended up going to Mama Rose's for 2 hours last night, just making chica with her. She prepared some food and a cake. Thank you, Mama Rose. I didn't vlog any. Oh, that's so loud. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Uh, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's gonna happen for maybe a little bit on and off. It's some guy cutting some sidings, but sorry, I'm back. I just hung out with Mama Rose last night. We all did. Kumar was there, Jundi, a few of our Davao friends. We just chatted, made chica chica. Mama Rose has the coolest expressionist style storytelling. She's awesome. We had a good time with her. And that's it. We actually kind of slept early. I actually tried to spend a few hours yesterday evening before going to sleep just responding to as many people as I could on social media because I really appreciate when everybody makes comments and shares positive energy. So, like, thank you, everybody. Sorry if I don't respond to you, or I don't like to say don't recognize you because I do recognize everybody all the time, but like I'm so thankful for everybody. But I just have to live my life, so it's so hard to interact. Everything I do on social media, everything is only 100% controlled by me. I write everything, I edit it, I post it. It's 100% kulas becoming Filipino. So I need to take a break sometimes, and it's hard to be able to interact all the time. Yeah, so we just chilled, hung out. It was super cool. Happy birthday, Kulas from Los Angeles, California. I hope you do get the white baby carabao. Any update on Brett Maverick and the Fighter Boys getting together? Hey, Lawrence, sending you good vibes to LA. I believe one day I road tripped through the States when I was 21. We did a road trip down to Vegas from Vancouver, and I actually went to LA when I was 10 years old with my parents to go to Disneyland. That's like my LA memory, Universal Studios. I hope I get the white carabao too, but it'll take time, and I don't want to pressure the owner of the white carabao to sell it to me. It's if he really wants to, and if our friends as well believe that it's a healthy carabao and that I won't harm it by buying it and being able to look after it, then I definitely would love to get it. That's another thing, guys. Like, you know, I'm blessed that I have the ability to think about getting a carabao. But even if I really want that carabao, it's the farmers. And I don't just want to be like, yo, I'll buy your carabao, give me it. I want to make sure that is this farmer has something he's already planned for this carabao? Is it a part of the farmer's life? Always think outside the box and and try and empathize with people when you're interacting, even when it comes to like buying things or utilizing things. So still thinking about it. Brett Maverick. Yeah, a lot of people message me from time to time about Brett. We chat to him often, all the boys. Brett's healthy, he's happy, he's living a good life right now, and I'm sure he will be back in the near future. And I'm excited for when he's going to be back. Also, I believe Brett will end up back here in the Philippines, I'm sure, at some point. Fighter boys getting together. First and foremost, everybody is doing so cool. Have you seen Mick Mick? Mick Mick's videos, Fearless and Far, look him up. He's been all over the world on some of the most amazing, intriguing, spontaneous adventures, immersive adventures in areas like the Congo. He was actually, he's just been all over. And sorry, I got brain fart there, but the Congo, because I watched his whole Congo series the other day. He presents his videos in such an amazing, reflective way. It gets you thinking. He's doing great. Daniel Marsh, he's back in the Philippines. We chatted the other day. I told Daniel, come down here anytime, hang out. I met up with Finn briefly in Cagayan before I came back here at the beginning of March. Finn has been working very hard on a very special project, and I'm excited for him because it's something he's very passionate about. So, but that's all I can say. I got to let him share that with you. I'm missing all the boys. Louis in Mary Hot Dog surfing. Jundi, of course, is here. Jundi just left this morning. He had to go back for some family stuff in Malay Balay. Who else? Bado. Remember Bado, our big driver cook guy, Spider Boys trip? He has an awesome food business now. He's been rocking it. He's become like really successful food guy, and that's so cool. Boding, same thing. Two-night roll. Boding has been rocking it. I'm so proud of him. Um, Who else? Why am I missing somebody? Am I missing? Hold up. Dan, Brett, Mick, Finn, me. 5, right? That's us. I think if I miss somebody, I'm one of the. Anyways, I have a feeling at some point everybody will be here and it'll be awesome, and I'm excited for that. So definitely cool. Robert, mahalo is thank you, but like aloha has various meanings. Kawika is spelled with a W but sounded like a V. So kavika? Ah, cool. Okay. Speaking of this, right now I'm reading Robert's message earlier about he's from Hawaii. His daughter is in Hawaii. I think it's sorry. His daughter. I forgot the last question. Daughter, I believe, Kawika. If it's son, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hit my arm. Now I feel awkward. Now, Robert's saying how Kawika, the W sounds like a V. Fascinating. Like being in the Philippines as well, where there's over 100 dialects and languages. It's been so cool getting to understand how things are pronounced differently or people transition words. For example, in Siargao, I think instead of saying on, which is in Bisaya for let's eat, you can say jaon. They use J's like they say like instead of walay in Surigao, you can say like wayay, bayay instead of bahay, balay. Or how like it's Cebuano Bisaya is different than Bisaya. Like if I said you're welcome in Bisaya, walay sapayan, but in Cebuano it's why sapayan. So very cool. Thanks for sharing that, man. It's I I still get so fascinated. Oh, dude. Okay, Commander. Sorry, my brain jumps. Maybe I think I have a little bit of ADHD. Like my brain's always moving, and when I see things, I get distracted. But like distracted to the point where I get into it. I just saw Commander's comment. Lasku, we are coming back now. Commander, I'm probably gonna run this live for another 23 minutes. So if you can make it back, bro, come upstairs, say hey. All right. Kawika is my son. Oh my gosh, Robert, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Robert. I'm sorry. I forgot for the earlier comment. Kawika, you rock. Power on, bro. Aloha. Mahalo. Likong Mergondon. Therine, what's up? Therine's business is doing really. She just did this amazing partnership with Cavite State University. She's going to make sashes and things. I don't know the term for it. Congratulations. More power to local businesses and entrepreneurs, and not entrepreneurs, enterprises, social enterprises. All right. Back to the comment section. My coffee is now cold, but I can't go down and get it or heat it up because I think that I would leave this awkwardly. If you're just joining now, I'm upstairs. I have moved into the upstairs of the place, and I'm basically sitting at this cool desk that Manon Sammy built. I will walk around to the computer maybe at the 55-minute mark, so in 18 minutes, to show you a little bit before we end this live, because I don't want to mess this up. It seems clear right now. All right. To the comment section. What is going on? Kulas, I missed your company with Brett, especially when you were motorbiking. Do you think it'll happen again? After elections, maybe towards the end of May, I am planning on going back to an old school scooter adventure. Maybe end of May. I might go off for like 2 or 3 weeks by myself. I think I want to go by myself again, like the Cordilleras trip, and just explore my scooter. I haven't decided where yet, but I did. I can't show you it fully because it's my driver's license, but I did. Let me cover all the numbers. But I think that's good. Cover some stuff. I did renew my Filipino driver's license right here, and with my motorbike license and everything for 10 years. So I'm ready to go. And my shoulder, it feels, I would say, 98%. I think I'm back to normal. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready for an old school scooter immerse adventure. Where do you think I should go? Where would you like to see me spend 2 to 3 weeks? Like a specific region. Where would you like to see me go? That'd be super cool. All right. What's going on? Back to the comment section. I'm starting to get slightly bit kapoy. 40 minutes of talking is a workout of it. All right. Cool. Bukidnon? Yeah, Bukidnon would be cool. Balabak. Balabak. I don't feel like driving my scooter to Balabak yet. Let's see. Maybe. Just be careful, Kulas. Of course, of course. Davao del Sur. Actually, I plan on doing a Davao del Sur, Davao Occidental trip soon in the near future. I want to go back to that coast because I've only explored it twice and only for a few days each time. So, very, very cool. Um, oh, that's an interesting question. Oh, thanks. Hey, Nell. How are you? Commander's wife just jumped in. How are you? Have an awesome day. Thank you for the birthday greeting. Really, really awesome. Um, cool, cool, cool. A Brit abroad in the Philippines. I am wanting to travel to meet you with my Filipino wife and our daughter, bro. We're in San Pablo City, Laguna. First of all, to you and your family in San Pablo, wishing you an awesome morning. Magandang umaga. If you didn't know, San Pablo is actually a city with 7 lakes. Very cool place. We first went there in 2014 on a scooter trip, me and Kumar, when we were looping around Laguna Bay. San Pablo is like, I remember there being a major lake because I was just there too. I passed through with Therine last year on our way back to Cebu. There's a major lake where the kind of heart of the city is on, and then there's 6 more lakes scattered around. Really cool area. So here's the thing, guys. Sometimes like people, I love chatting to people and meeting people. But truth is like our place here, it's just our home. And we're not going to always be here, especially now that the pandemic seems to be easing. And I'm always out kind of laag or doing things. So it's hard for me to sometimes fully connect with everybody. If you are here in Cateel and you see us around, stop by, say hey. But we're not always going to be here. You can always send me a message on my Facebook page. And, if I'm around, I try my best to hang out and meet people. But as well, just be aware that um, sounds weird, and I don't want this to come across, negative because it's not. But sometimes a lot of people come here to the fence and they yell and say hey, and I come out and I love interacting, taking photos, hanging out. But a lot of people also want to come inside, and I mean, I know our it's all over the internet, right? I've made this so public, but I'm sorry if we don't let everybody come inside to our compound and hang out. It's just, the problem is too is that if everybody comes in and starts taking photos and posting videos, then it almost becomes that people think that our place is a place for that, but it's really our home. And just I'm happy to meet people and hang out. And if you come here, go to Mama Rose's, hang out, and I'd love to come over and chat if I'm around. But yeah, just looking forward to meet people. But please be aware too that sometimes I won't be here. Sometimes I'm busy doing things. Sometimes we just have life stuff going on. Sometimes, like, for example, I have to leave on Monday because I'm going to go to an AFP camp to do a training with them. And then the next day I'm going to the Bukid and somewhere in Bukidnon to help the DOST with something. And like, I'm moving around a lot. So it's hard for me as well to find the time for everyone. If that sounds, I don't mean that to be negative, but you know what I mean? It's hard to balance my life to interact with everybody. So I'm sorry if we don't fully connect. But yeah, just message my Facebook page. And I would definitely say try and message my Facebook page at a time where maybe I don't make any posts. So there's less people messaging, and I'll try and interact as much as I can. San Pablo Laguna is awesome. I'm sure we'll meet at some point, bro. And if you do find yourself in Cateel, I hope we cross paths. All right. Why are 1 second? Okay, here we go. Oh, no worries, man. It's more of a holiday though, traveling around. No, it's cool. Like, I don't mean to come across that way too, but I just wanted to clarify that for people, because I think sometimes people have come and sent me photos outside our fence, and they're like, "Oh, we wanted to come in, and what happened to your resort?" And I'm like, "Oh no, it's not a resort. I hope I didn't like come across that way." So, look forward to seeing you here, Cateel. Actually, the whole coast of Davao Oriental, very cool local place to travel and explore. Check it out. Road tripping here is rad. Again, it's not very heavily developed for tourism besides Mati. So if you're on the coast besides Mati, be prepared to have to eat a bit more local, or there's a few hip and funky cafes popping up, but it's still a very local area to travel. Looking forward to meeting you, man. And if you see me in Laguna, please message me on Facebook because I'd love to stop by and see you in San Pablo. That'd be so cool. I love San Pablo. It's a good vibe there. Thank you, Marjo, for that, for the birthday greeting. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, 1 second. Hold up. Thank you, Ron Laktaoin, for your comment. Thank you. I just read that. Thank you very much for the good vibes and the positive vibes. Reading comments. Hold up. I saw something. Okay, here it is. Randy Bell. Interesting topic. Hi, Kulas. Just wondering if you guys ever see any snakes around your area. Okay. Yes. Not many, not often. But a few times I've driven down the road and it happens to be like a dead snake that was run over by a car. A few have been pretty big, but I haven't seen like the big king cobra or anything like that. But there are snakes around. There are definitely bayawaks around. So many birds around. But I haven't ever seen I've never been worried about snakes here, so nothing to worry about. But there are a few around. Sometimes they tend to be honest, they tend to be roadkill if I see them. But I saw a big one the other day, about 6 kilometers away. If you've seen my drone shots of the rice fields, that big area towards the bridge, there's a big snake there. Johanna Pichio, what's up? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well in Davao. You can look her up. Hannah Pichio makes vlogs on YouTube. She's cool local in Davao City. Are there surfing lessons here in Cateel? I've been wanting to learn to surf. Maybe message Hegaden about that on Facebook or Dagat ni Tatay, and I think there's a few local dudes who are doing surfing lessons, so they can point you in the right direction. We don't do any lessons here or anything. We just live our lives. So, but I think around there's a few guys who are offering surf lessons. Benedict and there's a few guys, Burn, Pablito, a few of the boys. So maybe message the Facebook pages of Higaden or Dagani Tata, and they can direct you to those guys. I don't know their exact Facebooks, but cool. Surf season, actually, to be honest, this beach has been a bit gnarly the past few months because of those strange tides and the erosion. So it's a bit tough right now, but there are areas nearby. The boys, I think some of the locals take people for lessons. Cool. Watching from Montreal, Canada, Kyrie Pulig. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Oh, ça va bien, merci, et toi? I have forgot the majority of my French, but I remember when I was 18, I went to Montreal, and I was very overwhelmed at the amount of French there. It was pretty hardcore. This coffee's cold. I'm not going to drink it anymore. We are about 10 minutes away, or maybe 7 minutes away from me picking up the computer, doing a quick walk around, and then ending this live. So 7 more minutes. I think Commander Dowd is rushing back. He might jump on for a bit. Until then, just going to keep reading the comments. I'm getting a little bit tired now. I haven't eaten yet today. So let's see what's going on. Are you going to concrete the beachfront like the ones in Duca? Francis Page. So technically it's illegal to concrete on your alluvial, right? So we can't concrete on the front. We could apply for some sort of environmental thing from the DNR, wait for a while, and maybe concrete. I don't know what we're gonna do. We built everything pretty far back and we raised everything up, so we'll just see what happens. I don't know. We'll talk about this more in the summer, but the truth is we couldn't legally concrete. We're not allowed to. So I don't know. I think we'll just do our best for Mother Nature and try and adapt. And I hope we did build back. So hopefully we'll be okay. Thank you so much, Victoria. And thank you so much, Heisenblade from LA. That's really rad. Unexpected, power on. What's that one? How do you do that one? The Rockstar one. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. By the way, all these people doing the whole super chat thing, I'm not expecting any of this. So if any of that comes in, I'm just gonna, buy cool things for the Bland guys who work so hard, or some of the locals, and just celebrate with them more. So thank you very much. Cool. Back to Kyrie Pulig. Yeah, rockstar thing again. Woo! You can sense I'm getting tired. My energy in talking. 50 minutes to work out. 5 more minutes. Let's do this, and I'll tour you. Just plant mahogany. Oh yeah, so we did plant trees at the front of our property. Trees with roots. I think some coconut trees and a few other things. So hopefully the roots will go in. The soil will come back, and we'll be okay. Dallas Carr, hello from Oak Point, New Brunswick, Canada. Keep your stick on the ice. Oh, you know what, Dallas? I have to check the Canucks. The Vancouver Canucks, my favorite NHL team, are so close to potentially squeaking into the playoffs, but I'm not sure if they won today. I need to check. They were 5 points out of the playoffs with 6 games to go. I hope they make it. Dallas, we always see your comments. I've seen them across many YouTube channels. Thanks for the positive vibes. Get some sleep and food, Brad. Good vibes. You rock. An American in the Philippines. Thanks, man. I think you're the guy who I owe. I need to send a video thank you to your manong. I think you're the family in Lugaet. Let me know. Sorry, I'm getting tired now, but I want to make it to the 55-minute mark of this live to pick up the computer, show you around, and say thank you and goodbye. A few more comments. See what's going on. Maybe you can do a scooter road trip mainland Palawan. No, interesting thing. So I was actually in Palawan for a while, a few months ago, but you wouldn't have seen it because I kept it secret because I worked really hard for a few months with a special team doing something in the Philippines, and I need you guys to think positive because I think we might have done something really dope, and that will be very, very. Just think positive for it. I'm getting close to being allowed to announce if we made it happen. And I think we did. So let's hope. But I was in Palawan for a while. You just didn't know it. But I would love to do a scooter trip in Palawan as well. I keep forgetting how big Palawan is. It is a huge province. The whole west coast of the Philippines, northwest. I'm hungry. I'm hangry. I think this is it. I don't think Commander's going to make it. Sayang, bro. Sayang. Read a few more comments and I'll walk around, show you the upstairs of my place here. And that's that. Commander D in the house, yo. No, he didn't make it. They will love the video. Thanks for remembering. Thanks, bro. No problem. By the way, if I respond to you on social media, like in a personal message or on YouTube, because I really care. I really like this community and everything. I reflect a lot and I'm really immersed that I really do get to know you through your names here online and through the messages you send. And I really do appreciate them. So I hope that when I send you a message and when I send you a video or something, please take it as like it's very personal and I really mean it. So thank you, man. Who's this? 1 second. I was reading something about New Zealand. New Zealand. I missed that. Where did it go? Somebody sent me emojis. That was cool. I'm humming to keep my voice going. I'm awkwardly singing to last 1 more minute to show you around and read stuff. Okay, good vibes. Thank you, Gerald. John Pasha in Las Piñas. Las Piñas is south area of the National Capital Region. I'm tired, guys. I think this is it. I think we're going to walk around. Kulas, do you and the crew ever see any whales or dolphins? Last year, I haven't seen them since, but I do know they are around. It's just that you have to spot them way out in the ocean, and we don't really look out for them that much. Wildfire TV, Marinduque, the heart of the Philippines. I will be back. I would have been back already if it wasn't for pandemic. Expecting to be back soon. Mini-Me, when will you visit here in Hong Kong? I would love to visit Hong Kong because I have so many good OFW friends working there, and I really have good memories of Hong Kong. So hopefully soon. Okay. I'm tired. I'm going to show you around. Let's go for a walk around. Double checking all is good. Nothing weird. Not my boxers lying around or anything. So here's before I say goodbye, guys, here's a quick little glance of my moved in here upstairs. So there's the desk right there. I hope the signal stays strong. That's the desk. Just put my stuff on it. That's my beanbag chair. Nice big beanbag chair and a little banig, locally made banig. It's my bed right there. That's where I slept. I actually slept my first night last night. Here is the balcony. Open sesame out on the balcony. Hope the signal's okay. It's a balcony. We're still clearing it. The bamboo blinds are right there. They'll go up soon. Doing a mix around. There's some people down there at the kitchen right now. Maybe they're watching me. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're bored of me. This is the outside. This is what it looks like inside. Oh, this is nice lighting. I should just go live outside. Make a table here. This is really nice. I feel pogy. I like this lighting. All right. Going back in. A little computer walk around right now. The other side of the deck coming up here. Woo! I don't know what to put here yet. What do you think I should put here? I'm thinking like couches and loungy things so people can just hang out. Bamboo blinds. They're going to go up soon. They're customized to go all the way around to protect from rain. That's about it for now. My energy is low now. I haven't eaten today. It's 10:41. It is 10:41. You see briefs hanging? No, you don't, Jezza. You're lying. No briefs hanging. Joke lang. All right. Paul Baker. Thanks, man. Love you too. You rock. Put a gym. Robert, I might put a yoga mat. I'm thinking about a yoga mat on the deck there. Do some yoga, maybe some exercise stuff too. That's it. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with me live. I just wanted to chat to everybody, say hey. I really do appreciate everybody who connects here online, not just with me, but with each other, and shares positive education. And it just has been such a monumental influence on my life. So I'll stop being emo. I'm going to hang out today. I haven't actually vlogged anything since the vlog I put up yesterday because I just wanted to hang with friends, see Mama Rose, talk to friends around the world, and just respond and say hey. So I don't know if I'll vlog today. We'll see. Don't know. I have a few things too. I got to prepare for an AFP talk and the DOST project. So yeah, life is good. The world is actually an awesome place full of awesome people. You guys are awesome. I'll stop rambling. Thank you so much. I'll do a few shout outs and then say goodbye. So thank you, Ray in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Thank you, Leo the Great from Iloilo. Thank you so much, Hazel. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you so much, Aurora Sarmiento. Man, thank you, Irish Traveler. Really appreciate it. Sending you good vibes to Ireland. Thanks again, Brit Abroad. I'll see you in Laguna or here in Cateel in the future. Wishing you and your family all the best. Oh, yeah. Hong Tai. Maybe this would have given me more energy. No. Somebody just made a comment about it. Yeah, George, here's the Hong Tai, man. Half last in the Philippines is life. I'm a Tito, becoming Tito. Everybody in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, thank you. Guys, this is it. See you when I decide to vlog in the future. Might be a few days, might not. I don't know. Have the best day. Amping, ingat, halong, take care. Kapoy, let's eat. Happy birthday to everybody. That's it. I'm rambling. Bye-bye. Daniel, quickly. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Daniel and Maybell. Maybell, Daniel, you rock. Shout out. Goodbye.